Keep imagining over and over again how to double your income. See, if you could just double your income, you'd be able to live the life that you've always wanted to, but you just don't know how. But over and over again, when you're going to sleep and you wake up in the morning, all you keep thinking about is your dream life. All you keep thinking about is that $150,000 income. All you keep thinking about is how much your life would change, how you could retire your parents, how I'd be able to give you, your wife, the life that she deserves, and your kids. And if you could just figure out a way how to double your income, you'd finally be able to live your dream life. But you just don't know how. See, just imagine you're this guy who goes to work every single day and he's making a decent amount of money. He's making $4,000 or $5,000 a month and he feels like he's winning, but he wants more. He wants that lifestyle where he doesn't need to worry about his paycheck. He wants that lifestyle where he doesn't need to consistently keep checking his bank account. He wants to go home and his wife be proud of him, and his wife be smiling, and she just hugs him and caresses him, and he can feel his wife's warmth when he comes home. And then he sees his children. He's so happy, he's so satisfied, he's fulfilled. Because he knows that they never have to worry about money. He knows that he doesn't have to worry about putting food on the table. He knows that he's given his wife the life that she deserves. So she doesn't have to go there and put herself on the market, because she'd rather be at home, honestly. She'd rather be taking care of her children. She's a feminine woman. And then there's you, who's struggling right now, paycheck to paycheck. When you go to the grocery store, you can't buy organic food. You can only buy the regular food because it's all you can afford. And you keep thinking in your head over and over again, man, if there was a way where I could double my income, I would. And see, this advice that I'm going to give you, if somebody had told me this when I was 18, 19 years old, my life would be so much different. It's good now, but it would be so much different. But I never had that person. See, if you want to double your income, Jim Rohn said this one thing: to have more, you must become more. See, to whatever you're getting paid right now, you are getting paid what you are worth. Let me repeat that again. What you're getting paid right now is what you're worth. And I know that might sting some of you. I know that might make you a little bit upset. What do you mean that's all I'm worth? It's all you're worth, bro. If you're getting paid $18 an hour, $19 an hour, that is all that you are worth. How do you think you make $100,000 income? You make $100,000 income by becoming more valuable. And when I listened to Jim Rohn and got introduced to him, it completely changed my life. He said, if you want to get paid more, just become more valuable to the marketplace. See, the more value that you bring, the more that you will get paid. And that just completely changed my life. See, I'm going to give you actionable steps on what it actually means to become more valuable, to have more in life. You gotta become more. You gotta level up. You gotta increase your value and increase your standards. I had no idea how to do this. See, I thought the standards were the people that I was hanging around with every single day, which were my friends. And those were the standards. They were only 18, 19 years old. We all had the same standards. But you see, the biggest athletes in the world, you can tell when they're children that they're going to be doing something special because they've raised their standards. Usually the 10 or 11 year olds, they're already playing with the 14, 15 year olds. So how do you become more valuable? The first actionable step for you to becoming more valuable and increasing your value in your marketplace is by reading. See, when I ran into my first mentor and he asked me, do you read? I said, no, of course I don't read. What do you mean read? I hate freaking reading. I hated school, but I loved people. But when he told me all the secrets to success, to become more valuable, that I needed to become more valuable, to increase my value in the marketplace and make a bigger income, that I needed to read, it still didn't make sense. But then when I picked up the book, the first book that I ever read was Robin Sharma, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. When I read that book, I was just blown away. See, when you're reading a book, it's just like speaking to a mentor. See, books are mentors, and I call them dead mentors because some of them are dead. Jim Rohn is not alive today, but every time I pick up a book, I'm speaking to Jim Rohn, and he's like a father figure to me, and I'm learning everything every single day. He's teaching me everything every single day. Imagine talking to somebody like that, or Tony Robbins, or whoever it is. Imagine talking to Andy Frisella and Patrick Bet-David every single day. And all you have to do is just pick up his book and read it. Imagine being able to download everything that Patrick Bet-David, Andy Frisella, Ed Milet, everything that these guys know. You can download it into your brain and become them. Can you imagine the type of person that you would become? It would completely change your life. And that's why you need to read. And you can read at home, but that'll get me to my next actionable step. Number 2 is make sure when you're driving, that is literally your moving library. See, most of us, you spend most of your time driving from here and to work, from here and to whatever extracurricular activities that you might have to do, to meetups, to go into your cousin's houses, to your family's houses, or anything like that. But instead of listening to music, put on a podcast or an audiobook. I love listening to audiobooks and podcasts. And again, what are you doing when you're doing that? You're becoming more valuable. You're increasing your value in the marketplace. See, if you're in sales, listen to every sales podcast, listen to every sales audiobook, read every single sales book that is out there. And it'll completely change it. See, if you don't want to do these things and you're too freaking lazy, then stop asking to live a great life. Stop asking to double your income. Just be happy with where you're at, because you're never going to make it, bro. If you think without putting in this work and actually studying and learning that you're going to be able to grow and live that life that you always wanted to, forget about it. It's never going to happen. You'll always worry about money. You'll never be able to look at your wife or your spouse and them be proud of you. Your children will never look up to you, and they'll never want to become like you, and you will live a life that you will regret on your deathbed when you go to bed. And when you go to sleep permanently, you'll never think of a life that you had fulfilled. You'll always have regrets on your mind. But I know you want to change your life. And I know you have that desire in you. But you need to take these actionable steps. You need to become more valuable. You need to become more. You need to work harder on yourself than you do at your job. And the third thing is watch documentaries that inspire you. See, documentaries that inspire me are people like Tom Brady, David Beckham, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Arte Senna, who's an F1 driver. These are documentaries that fire me up. Instead of watching all that bullshit that you do when you put on Netflix and Amazon Prime and wasting your life, put on a documentary that's going to inspire you to become like these people. I guarantee you, if you do these actionable steps and you listen to what I've actually told you today, you will easily double your income. If you're getting some value from this, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, because I'm dropping videos like this every single day to make the best salespeople out there and for you to completely change your life. Have a great day, and always do the hard work first.